my speech is irrelevant in the sense that Satyanarayan has covered such a vast field and he has given you a lot of insight into what's happening in this university, or as a matter of fact in all other universities in the region of Telangana. You are all aware of the fact that now in Telangana, the present Telangana, Usmania and Kakatiya, these are the key universities. Though we have newly established universities, they are there, as he said, there is no staff there, there is no teaching there, there is no infrastructure there. But the fact is, we have the infrastructure, we have the teaching faculty, we have everything here. But the fact is, we have been ignored in such a manner that the entire faculty is feeling so depressed. When I went to Art Service the other day, I felt very sad that the atmosphere is missing. That great academic atmosphere is missing. The entire corridors were vacant. There was hardly anybody to be seen in the departments. And I felt that this is the impact of the overall situation which is being created, whether intentionally or otherwise, I do not know. You are all aware of the fact that this great university of Usmania University is almost 100 years old. It has produced great politicians, great academicians, great scholars, great sportsmen, the great economists, and so on and so forth. And we were all hoping that after the establishment of the Telangana State, this will become the hub of knowledge. This will become the place where from we will be able to generate great academicians, we will be able to create great academicians, we will be able to play a very important role. But I am very sad to note from what Satyanarayan has said that things are not going in that particular direction. You are all aware of the fact that we have more than 1,200 UGC approved teaching faculty in Usmania. Likewise, there is a big faculty which has been approved by the UGC for Kakatiya University. And now we have been reduced to a level of 600. I don't think even there are 600. More than half of the staff is academic consultants, or either they are part-timers and so on and so forth. Obviously, if you give me a part-time job, my job is that I should come, teach and leave you place. As simple as that. And even academic consultants are not staying even after 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. They are taking their classes and they have completed their responsibilities and they go. And what remains is just about 400, 500 people who are permanent people. You are all also aware of the fact that the entire senior faculty in Usmania University has retired. There is not even one person whom I can meet who was appointed with me in the year 1973. Everybody has gone, and it's a very sad picture which is getting reflected from Taranaka to Vidyanagara. When I drive, because I have spent 55 years in this particular campus as a student in 1965 to 67, and from there onwards, as a teacher, as a lecturer, as a reader, as a professor, and then as a vice chancellor, I have seen the great development which we had made in this particular university. But today when I drive, I feel very sad. I hope the glory will come back. The key is that we should recruit the teachers. We should recruit the best of the best. Until unless we have the best teachers, we will not be able to make any strides. And it is for the government of Telangana to take care of that, and I am very confident that people will realize soon, they have not yet realized, they will realize soon that golden Telangana cannot be achieved in Telangana without Usmania and without Kakatiya. That is a simple formula everybody should remember, not only in the government but also otherwise. Everybody should unanimously lay emphasis upon the fact that it is these two key institutions which are going to play a very important role in future, in making Telangana, in the future Telangana. If we fail to do it now, we will not be able to catch up, because already we are on the deteriorating process. We have gone down to a certain extent that people are not willing to come when we are recruiting faculty here. Believe it or not, when I recruited faculty in the year 2007, I was shocked to note that people are not ready to come to the engineering college. Even in civil engineering, in computer engineering, and civil engineers are going to Middle East. Computer engineers are going to IT sector. Others are going to USA. And people, good candidates, I was not able to recruit in engineering college only. I was able to recruit the best in arts college, believe it or not. And then the next stage was the science college, then commerce, and then at the end of the day, it was the faculty of engineering. People are not ready to work here on 45,000 because they are already getting 1.5 lakh rupees in various private sectors. So the sea change we should note. What we need to do is, now that there is revised pay scales have been given, salaries have become attractive, we need to recruit. And to recruit, we have to plead to the government. We have to go for everything. If we want to even appoint now a part-timer, we have to go to the government. This stage has come, and this is not a good sign. It is a sign which will lead to greater problems for the academic institutions. I would also like to place on record the affiliated colleges of humanity, which were close to about 1,000 when I was the Vice Chancellor, now about close to about 600 still. They are the key institutions. There are wonderful institutions in the private sector which are affiliated to Usmania University. There is no other university I can tell you in the country which can boast of that best colleges, engineering colleges, whether it is pharmacy, whether it is education, whether it is MCA, whether it is BCA. The Telangana region has the best of the best. They are the people who have delivered. They are the people who have created youngsters who are the masters of their subjects. They are the people who are in USA. They are the people who are playing the greater role. So therefore, if we neglect these institutions, if we neglect Usmania and if we neglect Telangana, Kakatiya University, we are in fact neglecting also the other 600 colleges which are affiliated to us. So what we need to do is, we need to play a very important role, and I urge the government to kindly look into, firstly, the appointment of the Vice Chancellors, which has already been delayed by about 2 years. Second important thing is, no university should function without the EC and FC. And for the last 4 years, we don't have any EC in any of the universities. Time has come for all of us to impress upon the government that these are the 3 important issues, these are the 3 important sectors which we need to be taken care of, and which need to be taken care of very quickly. Already the delay is hampering the educational values, the academic values. Things are deteriorating, because if the key man is not there at the helm of the affairs, then obviously you can understand what will happen to the system. Usmania University used to have such systems in administration, in academic, in finance, that people from Kakatiya, people from Andhra University used to come and take clue from us. They used to ask us, sir, how are you managing this payment of so much of money in the examination branch? We used to guide them. We had such important rules which were laid down, and we were the key. We were the guiding factor for all other universities. And I am sorry to note that these new universities which have been established, they don't have any vision document. They need to prepare a vision document, if not for 100 years, at least for 20 years, 25 years. We need to tell the government that we have to implement these things in the next 25 years, and we need the following things. Academically, we need this staff. Administratively, we need this. And financially, we need this. The salaries are going up, but the budget is going down. There is a total mismatch between the income and the payment, and therefore it is for the government to realize this, and we need to take care of this. We need to impress upon them that how do we go about doing things to improve the academic standards of this particular, particularly for me, these 2 universities, that is Usmania University and Kakatiya University. Usmania and Kakatiya are the pride of Telangana. And if we miss this, then we will not have anything. All the new universities which are coming up, they may take another 20 years, 25 years to come up to this particular level. I doubt even they will be able to come up to this level at all. The fact is, I would request this particular house that after the deliberations, maybe also after the deliberations which we are likely to conduct at the public garden, we need to prepare a paper. We need to prepare a paper which should tell that what is missing. And we need to tell them that what is missing, particularly in the academic sector. How this particular last 2 years have hampered the educational system in Usman University, in Kakatiya University and in all other affiliated colleges. They are all sitting with very sad faces here. I know what is the impact on them. And therefore, I request this particular house, at the end of the day, please prepare a paper which should be divided into 3. One is the academic things, second is the administration, and the third is the finances. These are the 3 important areas in which we need to highlight things. What is the problem which the universities are facing? What are the problems which are the institutions of higher education are facing? And therefore, I must also point out one particular important thing which slipped out of my mind. Even examination branch is running with outsourcing staff, which is shocking. It is, and people are saying the PA to the Vice Chancellor should be outsourced. Why don't you outsource the registrar also and the Vice Chancellor also? What is left then in the system? So we need to highlight these kind of things which have ruined this particular system, which is likely to ruin further this particular system. So academically, may I request this particular house to deliberate, concentrate, and please point out briefly what are the academic challenges which we are facing, what are the administrative challenges which we are facing, and particularly what are the financial challenges which we are facing. And I hope this particular paper will bring the required result. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.